Dragoncraft here. We've got, oh, what's this guy? Ernst. 10 cost, this is a big boy. 11, 8. Man, the numbers here are getting big. 10 cost, 11, 8. Gets opposite stat lines on Evolve, which doesn't make sense to me. So, unevolved, it's Ward. When this follower comes into play, randomly activate, oh, there's the magic word, baby. Randomly activate one of the following effects. Draw 3 cards. Not bad. Evolve this follower. Pretty good. When this follower leaves play, restore 8 defense to your leader. Ooh-wee. This is not one of the effects either. This just happens. There's not a little dash right here, so this just happens. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then on Evolve, it gets Storm. So, oh boy, if you hit the jackpot on this one, you get 8 damage free. Ignores ward, can't be targeted by oh my god. Bruh. Ernst is anything but a fart sound. Ernst is the sound of justice. Good lord, that is good. This is okay. This is okay. Although on 10, if you get the draw 3, feels pretty bad. Feels pretty bad. 8 and 11 are the numbers of justice in the different tarot decks. Is that true? That's kind of cool. That's pretty clever if they did that. If that's actually true, that's very clever. 8 and 11 being the justice cards. Yeah, I think this is good. Just because, although again, it's like over the course of games. Actually, you know what? I take that back. You can just evolve this shit. What am I saying? There's no stipulation in his effect that says you cannot evolve this except by the effect. So you can only just play this on 10 and just evolve him and just do a bunch of damage. So this is good in pretty much every case. All right, next card, Slaughtering Dragonute. That is some tight artwork right there. You know what this reminds me of? Ashura's Wrath. That's what this reminds me of. I like this a lot. That was a cool game, by the way. 3 costs, 2, 8. All right, flag on the play. If I had a whistle, I'd blow it right now. Red card. This seems problematic. Bane. 2, 8 Bane, baby. Let's run it. Banish all cards in your hand. Oh, wait, pause. Banish all cards in your deck that originally cost 1, 3. This is the Tower Terror card. Bro, that tower is crumbling. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And he can only attack if Overflow is active for you. On Evolve, deal 4 damage to all followers. Can only attack if Overflow is active for you still. Just 2. This is like 2 bonkers. You would have to like be playing some like meme level shit to just like toss away everything like that. Just toss it all away into the garbage can. Although, I don't know, maybe you can set up some stuff where like only the 2 costs, 4, 6, 8 costs are really good. But I don't know, this looks a little memey. So for the meme deckers out there, this is for you. Everybody else, you can just ignore this one. Let's see, last card here for Dragoncraft is going to be Draconic Call. So Draconic Call is a 2-cost Dragoncraft gold spell. Randomly put one of the highest cost Dragoncraft followers from your hand into your deck. If Overflow is active for you, randomly put 2 of the highest cost Dragoncraft followers from into your hand instead. I think this is not bad. We need to take a look at which cards have accelerate effects, because any Dragoncraft cards that have accelerate effects would be really good. Because then you basically get the flexibility out of the cards, no matter what or when you play this. And because Dragoncraft is really lacking in... We haven't talked about Blood yet. If Dragoncraft is really lacking in... Dragoncraft is really lacking in card draw, so this is something, right? If you can get some flexibility out of an accelerate card, I think this is not bad. Otherwise, it's going to be, I think, difficult to use. Like, you're playing it on turn 2. That card probably won't see play until turn 10, considering it's Dragoncraft. Or, excuse me, playing it on turn 2. No, you're playing it on turn 3 at least, because you played Dragon's Oracle on turn 2. Because you're a ramp gamer. So you probably don't see this until like you don't see the follower until like turn 6 when you're at 10 play points because you believe in slope and you just X squared that bad boy. But yeah, I will never say that a card that is cheap, that is draw, is bad. Because draw is still draw. Let's see. Milito is a 5-cost, 4/4 Shadowcraft Legendary. Burial Rite 2. Okay, Burial Rite 2. Here we go. Reanimate X and Reanimate Y. X and Y equals 6 split randomly. Interesting. Okay. To perform Burial Rite 2, there must be at least 2 open spaces in your area after this follower comes into play. Yeah, I've seen this before. Enhance 9. Do not perform Burial Rite. Don't understand that, but okay. Evolve this follower instead. Okay. Can't be evolved using evolution points. Ooh, that means this is a good effect, y'all. Last word, draw 2 cards. God dang, this card is stacked. At the end of your turn, so this is the evolve effect. At the end of your turn, destroy 6 other random followers. And if the enemy leader has 7 defense or more, deal damage to them until their defense drops to 6. It's good, right? I get that. The enhance is coming on 9, though. There's no way to cheat play points with this, so it's gonna happen on 9. The problem here, I think, my only gripe with this card is that when you do that enhance 9, and there's no other way to evolve this card, when you do that enhance 9, you're not doing Burial Rite. So you can't do something like play this card for the enhance effect, do a Burial Rite, get a Jack Shovel Gravedigger out of the graveyard, have it buffed up, drop your opponent's life to 6, and then just attack them and win. So this is not a turn 9 win card. Is the meta going to be slow enough to support a card like this? Is going to be my biggest question. I mean, yeah, my first thought was, again, this like helps Hades, but I mean, if you have Hades out, you pretty much won the game. Like there's few times where you play Hades and like suddenly the game is not like, you're still like sweating, you know? So I don't know. If you like just started Hades on 9, this still doesn't seem that good. I mean, actually, well, it's a win, but I don't know. I just don't like it for Hades decks. I don't think it slots in. Bonanza Necromancer. Ooh, buddy. I'm expecting great things out of this guy. 2 cost, 2/2 gold for Shadowcraft. Gets full stats on Evolve. Unevolved, Fanfare 7. God dang. Fanfare Enhance 7. Reanimate 10. Whenever you perform Burial Rite, draw a card. So that's when he's on the board. My first thought here is that there could be cause to run this card, because it seems like Shadowcraft recently has been getting a lot of big chunky followers, and additionally ways to toss them into the grave through Burial Rite. And then there are some pretty low cost cards that allow you to reanimate those big fat clunky or chunky followers. Not clunky, chunky. So if there are more big fat followers for Shadowcraft coming, I'm very excited for this. If we are stuck with things like what is it? He Who Once Rocked and not much else. Maybe not. So this card is going to need more support, I think, before you can make a judgment. I mean, you could probably make a deck around this, which would be cool. So if it does get more support, like big fat followers, this is cool. This is very cool. Other than that, I don't know. He needs some friends. Bonanza Necromancer is probably great at parties, but alone he's very boring. Before I even look at these cards, I expect Bloodcraft to get nothing this expansion. Like, zilch. Nada. Nothing. Zip. Zero. Bloodcraft is good already, and the cards they have are amazing. Some cards are rotating out, but damn are the cards that are staying in really good. Really good. So if they get even more, expect to see Blood in the next expansion. All right. So first one is going to be losing number 14, the Temperance. He's a 9 cost, 7/7. On 9 gets full stats. Bloodcraft legendary. Accelerate 0. Ooh, that's the magic number. Put in Unselfish Grace into your hand. This, if Avarice is active for you, put an Insatiable Desire into your hand instead. So that's on 0, which is great. So any turn you get that. Can't be targeted by enemy effects. Okay, can't be targeted. While this follower is in play, your leader has the following effects. Can't take more than 1 damage at a time. Alright, so that's pretty good. Whenever your leader takes damage, reduce the enemy leader's max. Bruh. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I'm bleeding just reading this card. Jesus. You can't take more than 1 damage at a time. And then whenever you do take damage, they gotta hold that damage too. Bruh, it's 9 PP. That's true, Ari. That is true. Hold on a second. I do want to see what these other cards are. Unselfish Grace and Insatiable Desire. So, Unselfish Grace. Tight artwork, by the way. Countdown 5. Ooh, we can count downs in Bloodcraft? At the end of your turn, restore 1 defense to your leader. That's cool. If you have more evolution points than your opponent, restore 2 defense instead. Not bad. Last words. Summon a 4 play point, 4/4, 14, losing Temperance without Accelerate. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Because you get him on 8, right? Oh, he can't attack until 9, though. I kind of like that's kind of tight. And then you get the effects, which is so like the Accelerate is guaranteed to get him anyway. That's busted, bruh. He's going nowhere. Let's take a look at Insatiable Desire, the other token card here. This artwork is my shit. I like this a lot. Let's see. So, give your leader the following effects. At the start of your turn, draw a card. At the start of your turn, no. Oh, I don't know. This is like negative Dragoncraft. No. What is this? No. These effects are not stackable. Oh, Insatiable Desire. I'm not that greedy. See, that's the thing, right? I like this one right here. But this one right here kind of hurts. It's like the sting in your arm. Yeah, I'm trying to just get Insatiable Desire. Or Unselfish Grace, excuse me. I don't want Insatiable Desire in my hand. I don't want Avarice to be active this turn. Because this got to be really late in the game. Especially because this is Accelerate 0. You can imagine just, like, making a mistake and playing this card on turn 3. Just imagine, like, oops, I played the wrong card. And I'm stuck at 3 for the rest of my life. So, losing? Unlike his namesake, I think he's actually pretty good. This I think is great. Because, oh, that's busted. You play this, and then the turn you play this, if there's any way that you can, like, ping yourself for damage, it's, like, super strong. So, maybe it's a turn 10 win card, but, man, is the idea of it really neat. I like the way this effect works. It's probably not, like, turn 7, turn 8, I'm gonna win, but, damn, is it kind of cool. I like losing a lot. Everything about this card is great. The artwork is awesome. The effects are pretty cool. The accelerates are interesting. Insatiable Desire is like, it's really like a way to just like kill yourself or just like, yeah, always have Avarice activated. All right, so let's take a look at the other legendary. Darhold Abyssal Contract. So 4 cost, 4/3. On evolve, 6/5. Artwork, pretty weak. Pretty weak. Fanfare. If Wrath is active for you, destroy an enemy followed and Okay. Okay. Evolve. Deal 3 damage to your leader. Okay. Summon Dire Bond. Now, this card's fate rests with Dire Bond. Woo-wee! Dire Bap is more like it. Jesus. Countdown 3. Fanfare deals 6 damage to... This is not okay. This is not okay. Why does it got to be a thing? Fanfare, slap yourself. Like, really hard. Not like I want you to wind up when you slap yourself. At the end of your turn, restore 2 defense to your leader, draw a card. He summons Dire Bond so it doesn't activate the deal 6 to itself. Oh, that's right. The Fanfare has to come from your hand. That's true. That's true. Wait a second. Whoa, I went too far. Is it the Fanfare? Yeah, it is. I see. So never mind. Okay, this is good. That's all right. Don't you heal every turn? Yeah, maybe that's good then. Okay, I'm in it. 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 I'm in it to win it. Okay. The heal is great. With cards like Azazel, this could be pretty cool. Well, these have to be careful. These don't just die. But, okay. Dire Bond. You don't slap yourself, which is great. Put your hand down. At the start of your turn, that's pretty good. This is good. Actually, I think this is better than losing, actually. I could see this being better than losing. All right. Vampire Calamity. Let's take a look at the gold here. Vampire Calamity. 7 cost, 7/7. That's the jackpot numbers. Gets full stats on Evolve. Accelerate 1. Here's the flexibility. Deal 1 damage to your leader. Deal 2 damage to the enemy follower. I like that a lot. That is a lot of support for Wrath. And Rush Fanfare. If Wrath is active for you, deal 4 damage to an enemy and restore 4 defense. Ooh, okay. My only gripe with this card is the cost. It's way too heavy. I'm not waiting to turn 7 to play this bad boy. And yeah, I don't. I'm really only playing this for the accelerate effect. I don't think this is useful otherwise. Like, imagine playing a 7/7 on 7, and that's it. Low value, baby. I'm not about it. All right, so Vampire Calamity, not much to say here. I mean, yeah, he's what he is. You're always going to use the accelerate effect. This is, ugh. Yeah, I don't know.